A weeping Tom Sizemore appeared in an L.A. County courtroom today for violating his probation in a 2004 meth conviction. Meth is a drug, Bill. Sizemore openly wept in court as he pleaded with the judge not to send him to prison, saying, "I have a terrible disease. Drugs have strapped me around the neck. I guarantee I'm not going to be here again. I want to rehabilitate myself and become a good, productive citizen to society." Sizemore said all this while snorting crank off the back of a goat. Do you think Tom will be treated differently than Paris simply because he's not a hot chick, Kim?
Well, I think that Paris actually, from all the studies, they're saying she's actually getting a worse time than other people, being sent to jail for more than she should have served. And I don't know, I think he's probably seeing what happened to Paris and realizing that, hey, he's a celebrity, but he's not going to get special treatment just because he's a celebrity.
I'm beginning to think, Nick, that crystal meth has got to be pretty amazing. Because everybody's doing it, and no one can stop. I don't want to say, by the way, I think it's a terrible drug. It destroys your teeth.
I think that we see once again the message that real winners do use drugs. And I think meth should be legal, and I think Tom Sizemore should be put in jail.
There you go.
I think Tom should get one of those Italian designer vaginas and then be Paris Hilton's cellmate. Yeah,
you wrap these things up nicely with a little bow.
Yeah.
But obviously, this drug is incredibly powerful. It's look what it's
not.
doing.
It isn't. It isn't. I mean, what? Oh, because it's a celebrity can't handle booze or drugs or something? Come on. Most people who use meth use it once and that's it.
Yeah. Oh.
And then the rest of us, we can handle it.
That's what I like about Nick. He can handle his high. He's a real man.
Anytime you want to do a drug that is made in somebody's bathtub, I say you are welcome to it. You get what you deserve.
It's true. You buy all the ingredients at like 7-Eleven.
Exactly.
No, it makes you feel better than paying taxes.
All right, that's so true. Chilling excerpts from O.J. Simpson's book, If I Did It, have been leaked online. In the manuscript, O.J. goes into gruesome details, essentially confessing that he and somebody named Charlie murdered his ex-wife, Nicole and Ron Goldman. The excerpt was obtained by TMZ.com, but it seems like no one cares that he did it. I mean, it's like no big deal.
It's no big surprise.
But the thing is, I mean, he's actually, I don't know. I mean, this guy's got at least 20 more years on the planet. And by that, I mean, no one seems to mind that he's walking around free.
Well, he finally made good on his promise. He has found the real killer. It's Charlie. We know now. We know it's Charlie. I don't know why the police are not out looking for Charlie right now.
Some Vietnamese guy with a glove.
What are the American Indians? How are the American Indians coming down on O.J.?
They call him a very evil planet.
I believe they said Mother Earth gets angry at O.J., and then he's going to slit her throat.
Kim,
Greg, you're right. You're right. And I not to bring up Paris Hilton again, but remember when the media was all covering Paris Hilton when she was sent back to jail, it was O.J. that came out, and people were actually sort of quoting him and saying, see, even O.J. thinks there's too much media attention on Paris Hilton. So, yeah it's almost like we've forgotten about
And guess what? O.J.'s the one who started all this crazy media coverage. It was the white Bronco that actually was the first big case that started, like, the celebrity crime attention spree that we're still on currently. It was him being, driven to his mom's house. So truthfully, he's the reason behind all of this.
But Chuck, does it matter what color the Bronco is?
What's that? It does. It does. It does in my community.
All right. I want to talk about Scott Baio, and I don't know why, but I want to talk about him. He's allegedly been linked to such babes as Heather Locklear, Pamela Anderson, Denise Richards, and Nicolette Sheridan. So why is he single and unable to settle down? Well, VH1 is going to do a reality show on him as he searches for his soulmate. Rebecca, what is it about Scott Baio that makes women melt?
He's been linked with those women and still not tied down. He's gay.
Really? Wait, Kim, you are a Hollywood, you're a gossip maven. He's not gay. I know he's a Republican.
No, I don't know his politics. But no, I was happy to hear that.
Gay from first-hand experience.
Have you met Scott Baio? Kim?
I have never met Scott Baio.
Nick, have you met Scott Baio?
I haven't met him, but I have slept with him. And I don't think. I think it's easy. Chachi could never get over Joni.
Right. You know, that somehow became such a romantic pull for the other women. You know, when you pretend like you're never over someone,
Right.
women will always fall in love with you.
Oh, really?
That's true. So very
Is that
true.
your trick?
Rebecca, ever since she went away, it's never been the same. All right. Sharon Osbourne has revealed some information about her son Jack, who had a short-term relationship with Paris Hilton. According to The Sun, Sharon says Paris would come over to their house and have sex with her son. Aside from Hugh Jackman, is there any man in Hollywood who hasn't had sex with Paris?
In Hollywood or
Yes.
outside of Hollywood?
Anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Well, our own Andy Levy used to live in Hollywood, Greg, and I asked him. And
Yes.
his mouth said no, but his source said yes.
You meant source, of course.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Andy.
I don't know. Is this just another notch in her bedpost, Kim?
I don't know about this one. I mean, who are we hearing this from? Ozzy and Sharon. This one I had not heard before. I think even Paris has her standards.
It's great when your dad, though, is somebody who, like, snorted ants and peed on the Alamo. You can do basically anything.
Right.
You could do anything, and he's like, well done, son. At least you didn't snort ants. All right. I got to thank Nick Gillespie, Reason Magazine.
Thank you.
Wonderful to have you here. Kim Seraphin
pleasure.
in Touch Weekly. Also, pleasure.
Thanks.
Coming up next, we're going to talk to my mom and see how her day with the Bridge Ladies went. And remember that blonde bank robber bandit we told you about 2 weeks ago? Well, she's back. There she is with that funny little hat. We'll talk about her as well.